Celeste. Like they've been in a band for like 20 years.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, and they picked the greatest Midwest small town of Ida.
Oh, there you go.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're back with it's actually Red Arremer II. I forgot that there was a Gargoyle Quest for Game Boy. We're gonna start this 1 second. But this time screen was too damn good. I had to get back so we could look at it. Alright, let's get this started, huh? Yeah, Gargoyle Quest is I'd forgotten on the last stream. That's what this is known as in North America, but we never got this one. We only got the Game Boy Gargoyle Quest. So if you've played that, you know what to expect, except this is in color. Yeah, this has all this kind of overworld RPG stuff, and so you get stuff like this where maybe they're giving you a clue about where to go next or whatever, but it's basically lost on non-Japanese readers. Luckily you can just find some stuff to do, if I remember correctly. Alright, so this is the inn. I'm guessing we just want to get out of town and get into a level.
What game is this again?
Red Arremer II.
What's this game about?
It's one of the bosses from the game we just played. In
we got a spin-off series?
Yeah, exactly. And once you can get out of this RPG stuff, it's pretty cool, but I gotta figure out how to get out of this RPG stuff.
Play the Slaughterhouse game.
So next week is the 1 year anniversary of this show, and we'll be playing Splatterhouse 1 Pocket Graffiti for that anniversary show.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh. Move, you guys. I'm sure all the good stuff is down
Was
there.
your first Twitch show? I was out of town.
Out of town? Hey, JT. Thanks for tuning in. This is a nightmare. I can't figure out how to get out of the first town. I want to show off some of the cool platforming stuff.
Well, yeah. About this time last year, I was in Brooklyn for the weekend.
Yeah, but that wasn't when I did the first show.
I'm just saying. Only one of us keeps a journal.
That's true. I keep its YouTube archive, and I have a video of the first show, and you're on it. So
The very first show I'm on?
yeah.
Ah.
And this is just straight up puzzling you guys.
Maybe it's really a puzzler. It's a
It is kind of a puzzler.
It's a puzzler game.
Boss, let me out of your town. I want to go do the fun parts. See, now in my infinite wisdom, I thought that Ghosts and Goblins would sustain a full episode. So I didn't really... I picked this on the fly as a follow-up for obvious reasons.
You know what you should play?
What?
Mappy.
No. Happy.
Mappy. That's a good one. Especially if you love maps. You
That's
should
not what that is.
You should get that Mario knitting game. Oh, I swear to God, I just heard the dog come out of the basement, and if you drop the
No, he
juice
came
down
from
there,
upstairs.
I'm gonna lose it.
He came from upstairs. Man, what? I'm real confused. Am I gonna...
You want my phone?
No, mine's right there. I've done this, I've played this game a few times, and I feel like this hasn't been a thing. I've gotten out into the world and done some cool platforming. Please, move.
Have you tried pressing start?
Yeah, I did all these.
You pushed all the buttons on the controller?
I went through the whole menu.
Because when I'm having a problem with the video game,
Uh-huh.
it's usually because I forgot to push one of the buttons.
Yeah.
Well, I drank that whole bottle of wine myself.
Well, there we go.
Thanks,
all right.
Obama. What, that extra life thing that you guys are doing?
Mm-hmm.
What's the charity you guys give money to?
You pick. I picked like it's not charity. It's like hospitals.
Oh.
So like I picked Beaumont for mine. And yeah, we'll have more information about that as we get closer to the date, which I think is the first weekend in November. Can you imagine watching 24 hours of this? And how good that would be, and how much money you'd want to donate to a hospital?
Well, I
to
was
gouge out your eyes?
thinking that I would, I really want to knit a adult male size of this mermaid tail. And I think I want to, like, raffle it off.
Oh.
And donate the proceeds to a charity.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I should make one ahead of time. It'll take me like 2 months to knit it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I should say...
Well, you would make one to spec or something? Or why would you wait?
Well, because people... Yeah, it would be a custom size.
Okay.
Boys come in a range of sizes.
There's big boys, there's small boys.
Every
There's
boy
this
in
big
between.
boy. Oh, God, let me out of here. What a mess.
That's what I'm saying, like... I wouldn't want to, like, knit it and then, like, have a great big boy...
Uh-huh.
You know... win the auction or whatever on Earth it is. And then, it doesn't work for him. I think it should be a custom-made mermaid tail.
Yeah, I hear that.
But in that situation, whoever did bid on it would have to know that it would take a little bit of time for it to be completed. Or, instead of making one for charity, I could just make one for myself.
There's also that. Oh shit, it's over here.
Oh my god, you beautiful idiot.
Oh god. The first room I went to, it's in the damn inn. Ugh. Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of the 37th episode of Famicom Zone. And we're playing Red Arremer II, aka Gargoyle Quest II. And it took me long enough, but I finally figured out where to go from the beginning. Oops. Oh, you can't get on this, huh? Oh yeah, that's how you do that. The game you requested 6 months ago. Dude, actually I think I did. Was it Demon Blade? Okay, well he's gone.
Who's gone?
Sorry, the NPC who was guarding that little entrance. No? Wasn't Demon Blade? Alright. Oh, and we're back to another platform now. That's interesting.
It was a dude in an otter suit.
Dude in an otter suit. That's too decent. Shit, you know, I'll have to look at that.
Didn't you just like go through and categorize all your Famicom games?
Well, yeah, but, here, you know what? There's not a whole lot going on in this game, so let me just, that name doesn't sound familiar, but I'll bet if I can see it. Oh, yeah. I haven't picked this up. It looks really cool. No, I've been, it's on my list, I've been keeping an eye on it, but, no, I haven't been able to snag that one yet. Oops. I bet we can get to that. Cost us a little health, but it was worth it. Now I liked what was down here. Oh no, I don't. That's an enemy. That's not an item at all.
The game is it's actually really bad, but it's hilarious. According to JT.
Yeah, I watched some. I put it on my list of things to look out for after you mentioned it, and I watched some videos, and it looked like one that would be worth having. Alright.
Has there been a Famicom game where you've been like, that doesn't look like it's worth having?
Yeah. I mean, look,
really?
there's 100 pachinko games, baseball games.
Do you have any pachinko games?
I have one.
I want to play it.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, I do.
I'm doing very bad.
I believe it. Why don't I would like to play the pachinko game?
I mean, it's kind of unplayable. Like, I have like a mahjong game or two. I mean, there were some real budget titles.
Shovelware?
Yeah, you could say that.
Just the parlance of our times.
Yeah.
Remember when our old couch was giving me emotional distress and I sent you to go get this other one on Craigslist?
Yep.
It was a good choice.
Yeah, this is a good couch.
This is a good couch.
I think James owned it.
Yep. So go forth and get me this couch.
Acquire this couch. Oops. Alright. These birds are real fucked.
Are they hummingbirds?
No.
Oh no. Is that what you just killed?
No.
Oh, that's not a bird. That's some sort of invertebrate. You know the hummingbird's wings aren't their arms, they're their hands?
What does that even mean, though?
So most birds, when you look at them from like the back, like their whole like hinge, like they have like it's just like backbone and arm, and it's like this. Hummingbirds have an extra joint. Their backs don't move. They have an extra joint, like they have an arm and a wing. They have a joint in there, so it'd be like if human, if humans were the example, they've got that extra joint. That's hands.
Yeah. Huh. Well, you learned something new.
I know, dude. That hummingbird documentary has changed my life. No, that's a bit strongly worded. Can you open up my other line?
You don't want that. You will. You'll be mad tomorrow if I do that.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Yeah, so really, I haven't talked about this game much. It's pretty much all this fight mechanic. I mean, the platforms are set up to kind of perfectly take advantage of that. Oops. Shit. Okay, got that health. And yeah, it's cool. Like, I wish it was a little faster. Oh boy, boss fight time. Well, that wasn't hard. See, you can tell this game came out in 1992. Yeah, exactly, Rick. I was just saying basically that point. This game came out in 1992, kind of the end of the Famicom life cycle. Like I said, this is a sequel to a Game Boy game, technically. You know, Makaimura, Ghosts and Goblins is a game from '86, but even that is a port of an arcade game that's even older. Hey, alright. We're back in the Dragon Quest Overworld. This has this whole like RPG structure.
Is it Dragon Quest?
Yeah. It's very similar. Everything about this is Dragon Quest. Oh no, he's gone. I'm the captain now. Yeah, there's this whole like inventory system. Like this is a much deeper game. It's like it really speaks to the breadth of like games available on this platform, like how different things were less than 10 years from when it launched. A part of that was just the ingenuity on the design side. Like they made the Famicom purposely like cheap, you know, like pretty common parts, but then allowed for the game carts to have like processors and stuff in them to extend the life system, which is one of my favorite little things about this stuff. Sure. I don't know that this card has anything unusual. I don't think Capcom did any kind of custom sound chips. It's weird. Basically, all the other big manufacturers did. Konami's famous for it. Sunsoft. I can't think of like a Capcom chip though. But yeah, even besides like the technical hardware stuff, the like game design changed like leaps and bounds in that less than 10-year period. Oh, the guards are gone. We can go out the front door. Wow, yeah, real Dragon Questy now. Oh, let's see what this is. Cool. I got whatever it was. Man, this would be a fun one to have a ROM hack of, huh? It seems like there's some real cool stuff happening. Oh, look at that evil wizard. Let's talk, dude. Oh, that was it. Nice. Man, I should have been playing this from the beginning, huh? This is much better. Just sucks that this video is gonna have what, 10, 15 minutes of me screwing around at the beginning, not knowing where to go to start. Ooh, that's a one-hit kill. That actually highlights a pretty significant flaw. I would say flaw. The sprites are really big, which is really cool. But it doesn't give you a lot of camera to work with. and there's no way to like pan it or anything. Like, you can't see what's below you. And since there's so much verticality in the level design, like you have to do a lot of blind jumps, which is not fun. Luckily you can float, which makes up for that a little bit. Ooh, barely made that one. Alright, I gotta cross. We're in a new town. I remember, there at Games Done Quick this year, I watched somebody do a speed run of this game, and it was really cool because I've only ever seen basically about this much. And to see some of the later stuff was really cool. I should check and see if I have a fan translation version of this on like the EverDrive, and maybe if not, even just search out like a walkthrough for. Oh, cool! I think that's a code. I think that just saved my progress. I'm gonna write it down. Zero zero 4 00031 hyphen 602 1001. Cool. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna look and see if there's a fan translation patch, or maybe just a walkthrough or something. And I will definitely pick this game up again and play it kind of more seriously. Maybe once we're out of Spoopy October. I've got the next couple weeks kind of planned out. Next week is our 1-year anniversary show, so we're gonna play the first game we officially played on the channel, which is Splatterhouse Wanpaku Graffiti. That's a beatable game, so that's such a fun game. I'm gonna hype that one. And then the week after that is Devil's Night. So I was thinking about Castlevania, and then Chris played that on his show last week. But I got a few. We'll figure it out. So the name of this game, Rick, is Red Arremer II. We had Gargoyle's Quest on Game Boy in the US, so I guess you would call this Gargoyle's Quest II. But if technically this character, he's Firebrand in the US, but he's named Red Arremer in Japan. So yeah, that's gonna do it for Famicom Zone tonight. Thanks to Greg for his show before this one. He's nearly done with Undertale, and it's great. It's been really fun to watch. It's a cool game. Tomorrow, Chris will do his show, maybe Tommy. Two of my favorite shows. We just put out a new episode of the podcast. Go check that out. There's a new video on YouTube that Chris put together. It's kind of like an introduction video to everything we do, and it's really cool. And yeah, we got Extra Life coming up. So next week, 1 year anniversary of this show. I'm super excited.
Yeah, I'm too.
Cool. Alright, thanks for watching. JT, thanks for popping in. Rick and Greg, thanks for watching. Everybody who commented. Yeah, that'll be it. See you next week. 1 year anniversary. I'm psyched.